Couple of days ago, one of the side pictures, I featured a picture that really started off quite a lot of memories. And so much so, a lot of people got in touch basically saying, "Oh, Neil, you've opened something there. I do remember that." Of course, what are we talking about? This. Who remembers Babycham? Babycham was for the grown-up lady, as it were, launched way back in 1953. And this had been the very first time, actually, that a drink had been put together, literally aimed at selling it to females. It's hard to imagine that, isn't it, when you think? Of course, you look back at the older drinks like gin, vodka, that sort of stuff, but it was never played to the female paying audience. This was, of course, made out to be incredibly glamorous. Now, I remember the Babycham ads myself as a child, and they were sort of cartoon-like. They made you think, oh, it looks absolutely magical. For those that have tasted Babycham, of course, it's nice and, pleasurable, but I think it was a thing of the time. As ever, though, Babycham is still going strong. But why did it stir up so many memories? And has this stirred up a few more? Just take a listen. Launched in the UK in 1953, Babycham was the very first alcoholic product, as I say, to be advertised on British commercial television, with a campaign that was launched also in 1957 as the first alcoholic drink aimed at the liberally free woman. Oh yes. The deer image associated with Babycham quickly became an iconic brand image. The sparkling perry, basically cider made from pears, was invented by Francis Showring, a brewer in Shepton Mallet in Somerset, England. During the 1960s, the production of Babycham went from 300 dozen bottles to 2,800 dozen bottles. At the peak of its popularity in June 1973, 144,000 bottles were being produced each and every hour. In 1978, the Babycham company was sued by the French champagne producers for the abuse of their trade name. The case hinged on the fact that Babycham had been describing itself in the advertising as a champagne perry or champagne cider. The lawsuit was unsuccessful. The appeal of Babycham waned with the rise of cheaply available alternatives and a tightening of regulations governing alcohol advertising on television. In the 1990s, though, it saw a major relaunch of the brand. So go on, ladies, you tell me, were you a Babycham girl? And where did you first have your Babycham? Was it in a grown-up event, a party, at a launch, perhaps at a cinema? It was really aimed at making you feel rather special. And if you could afford to sip a Babycham in one of those very special Babycham glasses, which apparently was stolen from bars up and down the country as a memento, then you really had made it. Has that now made you think it's time for a Babycham? New Sean in the very heart of London.